Hey y'all, Goddess Serenity here, Esoteric Empress. Wow, this flash made me think I had a gold tooth just now. It's the light. Anyway, here's to the video, and I haven't done one in like almost a week. And so I'm thinking, wow, my hair needs to be done. That's the joy of natural hair. Like, you have to love it in both states. When it's horrible, when it's wonderful. So anyway, today I just thought I'd do this quick video for anybody who's out there struggling with these signs and may want to know if they're exaggerating in their mind or what's going on. These are 12 signs that let you know, girl, he don't love you. He's not into you. At least like that. He may think you're a toy. He may have you like, some plaything or whatever. And poor little old you can't tell him from the man on the moon. Deep down inside, you can't read the signs. You can't see the red flags. You a deer in headlights. So anyway, without further ado, let's get right into this. Number 1, he does not open up to you. Ooh, big red flag. Like no talking of stuff that people talk about in relationships, like what he wants to do with his life, or what does he want to do in a year, like goals and stuff like that. You don't even know about his family. He barely even talks about his parents. Like he doesn't talk about anything personal around you. Definitely a flag. That's the first one right there, because anyone who's interested in you, they want to know about you and your family and what's close to you and stuff in your heart. And you want to know about theirs naturally. So they're going to tell you stuff just assuming that you want to know. And if they're telling you nothing, sweetie, take a deep breath and start to accept the truth. Truth is, he ain't that into you. Number 2. Yeah, they're always busy. They're always in another relationship. They're always either away on a job, or they never really have time for you. They don't have time to set time really for you. They're not gonna make you a priority in their life to set time for you. So if you see this, sometimes it occurs just naturally. People are busy. But then when you see over and over, constantly and consistently, this is occurring, you start to wonder, because you make time for the things that you want to be with, the things that you enjoy, the things that you love. You're going to make time, no matter what. Number 3, the only affection you get is when he wants some nookie. He's like, oh yeah, your solid self. That's the biggest compliment you might ever get, with your solid self. Because he's only thinking in sexual terms. He's only thinking in the physical. He's not even thinking about your other traits, your other characteristics, about that wonderful new hairdo you got, or that wonderful new lipstick you have on, or your scent, your wonderful new perfume. He doesn't care about that shit, man. Get over it. You gotta realize this guy has serious motives, and his motives is one thing only, and his motives are nowhere above the waist. Unless you're going below the waist head first, if you know what I mean. Number 4, he is famous for, backpedaling. He is famous for watering dead plants. He's famous for going back towards the ex relationship type thing, like friends with benefits type foolishness. That don't work for me. That's just retarded shit. I don't go for that, because it's over. When it's been over, you can't revive something that's dead. See what I'm saying? So either he's confused in his own mind, in his own life, in his own heart about what he really wants. And if he's not confused, because many of them will argue, they will flipping argue to the death. Confused me? What? Never. I know what I want. And once you say the word confused, they're going to jump to that defense. And they're going to say they know what they want. Is he confused? No, I ain't confused. So no, you just a narcissistic piece of shit. A loser who can't release his ex because he feels that's where his most That his comfort is because she's familiar, because he's afraid of change, and he likes to keep that sure one, that naive baby grass green girl right there, so that whenever he calls her, she's just like, oh, yeah, give me the phone. He say, yeah, gotta. What you doing tonight? I mean, he'll call you until like it's night. Oh man, the tricks and psych and gimmick of this world is just ridiculous. So anyway, he don't want to lose. That's the bottom line. He don't want to give up something he got to keep holding on to. So like, have the cake and eat it too. Number 5, when you're around him, you're not your normal self. You're not really connected. You don't feel like a bond, like you can tell him anything. Like, you feel uncomfortable. You're still trying to impress. You're like, oh my goodness, it's my eyebrows. Like, you feel weird because you both only know each other superficially. You don't have that basic information, like I said, that background history. You don't know nothing about him. You don't know nothing about his family. He don't really know nothing but you. Don't care to know. But so now when you're all together, you'll have this surface, superficial only relationship. You barely could tell him, like, hey, I want to see you next weekend or whatever. You can't say that because, like, he's like, oh, I'm busy. I ain't gonna be here next week. Like, yeah. That's so you can know now. Spread your legs. You only have this one chance because he's gonna be gone. Don't be no ass, girls. Man. Hey, and when I use the term goddess, I use in this term, this is not a loose term, this is a very strong term I use, and I use it for a reason. This is to remind myself of all these things I share. Know thyself. Number 6, when you argue, if you express your feelings, you said, okay, I don't like the way you did that the other day, or I don't like your tone of voice, or any kind of problem arises that involves you, this nigga ready to blow a gasket. He ain't ready to say, okay, baby, well, how could we work on this? How we could talk about this? So, okay, I understand. I didn't know. No, this Lord, he don't forget now. He don't care about you. He might care about your kitty. He don't care about you. So, anything like that, it's like an attack. You attacking him. He's going to bug out, run away, say it's too much for him. He ain't into this. Like, what? I can't take it. You know why? Because pum-pums don't argue. That's why, and that's what he thinks. Like, why are you arguing with me? For JJ don't have a mouth to talk. What you arguing for? Later, let me get you back home. So see, he's not trying to get up in your head and stuff like that. He ain't trying for you to get up in his head because he don't want it to be that serious. Just a bed or a back seat or bush or beach or some shit, what disrespectful lords like to do to us goddesses. Don't let that happen, sweet girl. That's my daughter. 7, he does not care or could not care less about your relationship. Like, it's a moment by moment thing. It could end now, it could end tonight, it could end whenever. There's no skin off his back. This dude is gonna fly, right? But guess what? So are you. You have to always remember that. You're the prize. Don't be used. Don't be fooled. Don't be brainwashed by all this nonsense, this malarkey these lords be playing, because these are games. This life, this world we live in is full of a bunch of gimmicks and stuff right now. Don't buy into it. He doesn't get you. He doesn't understand you. This is number 8. He don't understand you. The things that you hate, he don't know. He don't care to know. Because, like, he don't care if you had a rough day. He don't care what your coworkers said. He don't care what they did. He don't care if you got fired. He don't care. He says, you know what? Yeah, man, it's a big girl, right? Like, okay, pull up your flicking boots by the flipping strap and lace up. Let's go. When are we going to start loving ourselves more? We need to love ourselves, ladies, goddesses. We need to love ourselves. And then when we be the love that we wish to receive, then we will get the love that we deserve. Number 9. Oh, this is my favorite. My favorite. The bro code. Ever heard this guys who used to be like, oh, bros before hoes? Like, they don't really say it that much no more because all girls don't like to be called hoes, no more. But they have their men friends, their male counterparts, their boys, like Siamese twins. They go everywhere together. You don't see them without the next one. You see one, you see the next. They drinking the same thing. Like, what the hell, man? But then when you see that happening and they putting them before you, you definitely know you ain't no flipping prize in that relationship. You are a side piece. All right? An accessory. He ain't going home with that nigga. He going home to whoever he already with, because like I said, a lot of the times these using suckers, they already have relationships. They have solid relationship too, where they want to get married and have baby and all that, but they want to play games with people hard. People who done married and have family and like big grown women, like really? No, you can't let them do that. So when you see them, you can put men, another friend, guys, even over you. Sweetie, value yourself more. 10. Compliments. This always stands out for me because people compliment each other. If you're really attracted to somebody, if you into them, you're gonna compliment them. You'd be like, oh, you look good today. Like, oh yeah, say yeah, I love how that fit on you. Showing all the shape today or something like that, or your smile or whatever, anything good. But when you see a guy you've been with or you're talking to, you're in any kind of somewhat relationship, whatever, and this guy can't even open his mouth to tell you you smell good, to tell you you look good, to tell you, oh, well, you could walk good in high heels, boy. Look at your legs. He can't even say that. Some women so stupid, they turn around and say, oh, no, he just macho like that. He don't like to, like, compliment. Like, he feel like, that's too soft for him to do. Oh, well, sweetie, you need to get himself somebody else then who hard like him. Because I'm a goddess who like to get compliments. All right? I go out of my way to make myself look good, to feel good about myself. Not to impress no lord, no jerks. Not to impress nobody, My husband knows this is me. The most macho, masculine guys know how to compliment a woman they love or they're interested in or want to get to know more of. They know how to do it. So if you got to tell a man, a big grown man, a big rusty grown ass man, oh, well, you like it? I look good? And you're like, and he's like, like, get to stepping, girl. Don't waste no more time because you could see where his head is. Number 11. Like I said, his family, you stay far away from them. That's his, like, protected, that's his treasure chest. What? He ain't bringing you around them, like, biggest flag ever. Because anybody who you're interested in, you want your people to get to know them. If, like, I was not married for so long, if I was dating somebody who I'm like, oh, I feel so head over heels for this person, in like 3 months time or 6 months, well, I have kids, so it's a different scenario. But if I really feel like I could trust that person, I'm really interested in them, I'm gonna let them meet the closest person to me immediately. If, well, my mom lives on an out island, she's not here with me, but if she was, she's gonna meet them first, or my sisters, or somebody else who's close to me, of course my kids, but that's gonna take time. Number 12, last but not least, your gut knows that something's wrong because the flags are popping up all over the place. Ho, like, what are you, blind? Ray Charles could see this nigga is using you and he don't love you. Get a clue. Open your eyes. Do not be blinded by this world and all of its tricks, okay? We have to be conscious, make consciousness a priority in our life, to stand up and to stand up for what we want and believe in. Stop letting this Oh, I am stuttering. My tongue is twisting up and everything because this is so important. Your gut knows. Once a person shows you who they are, you have to believe them. And what else are you gonna believe? And don't be no fool. You'll be a fool if you believe something otherwise than what they show you. Okay? So I just wanted to drop this video today because I did one. I actually think I did two already. But this is a topic that I have written down and I just was supposed to get it done a long time ago. It's very important to me. So thanks for watching. And if you think that this has hit home in some way, let me know. Give me a comment. I love that kind of stuff. And of course, I keep it positive and I would like for you to do the same thing. So subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be talking about a lot of eccentric stuff pretty soon. So, I've been saying that, but I really am going to. So, anyways, guys, until next time, peace out and blessed be.